Throughout human history, people across the world told each other tales of how they came to be stories of heroes and monsters, romance and tragedy, death and rebirth. Mythology helped shape the ancient world, explaining the unexplainable forces of nature. Today we delve into one of the most mesmerizing and profound myths of antiquity, the tale of Persephone, the radiant maiden of the spring who became the formidable queen of the underworld, and the eternal cycle she created for humanity. At the center of our story is Demeter, the ancient goddess of agriculture, the harvest, fertility, and all living things on earth. Unlike the fiery and volatile disposition known to other Olympian goddesses like Hera, Demeter was benevolent and nurturing. Yet her entire world revolved around a single, precious being, her daughter, Persephone. Born of the union between Demeter and Zeus, Persephone was the living embodiment of springtime, growth, and blooming flowers. She spent her days frolicking in wild meadows, dancing joyfully with woodland nymphs, and basking in the golden warmth of the sun. Her infectious laughter could light up the darkest of nights, and anyone who looked upon her felt an overwhelming sense of boundless joy and peace. However, this innocent joy and radiant beauty would eventually catch the eye of someone far more somber, grim, and reclusive. From deep below the crust of the earth, peering up through the shadows, was Hades, the dark ruler of the dead. His heart pounded at the sight of Persephone's grace, and in that single moment, the lonely god knew he had to make her his queen. One bright morning, as Persephone danced merrily in a meadow overflowing with vibrant flowers, Hades made his move. Suddenly, the earth shook violently, and an immense fissure tore open mere steps away from the startled maiden. Before she could escape, the grim god of the dead reached out his hand, whisking her away into the suffocating depths of the underworld, sealing the earth behind him without a single trace. In the underworld, though Hades did not mistreat her, Persephone felt an agonizing emptiness. She missed the sunlight, the colorful meadows, her nymph companions, and above all, her mother. Meanwhile, Demeter searched everywhere across the mortal realms and the heavens for her missing child. Consumed by grief and unrelenting worry, the goddess of nature neglected her sacred duties. As Demeter's sorrow deepened, the earth plunged into a catastrophic deep freeze. Every plant, crop, and flower withered and died under the relentless frost, threatening all humans and animals with extinction. Concerned that this eternal winter would destroy his creation, Zeus intervened, questioning the gods until Helios, the all-seeing sun god, and Hecate revealed the truth. Hades had abducted Persephone. Seething with unrelenting fury at her brother Hades and the silence of Olympus, Demeter threatened to let the mortal world perish entirely. Zeus had no choice. He sent Hermes, the swift-footed messenger, to fetch Persephone from the land of the dead. Mother and daughter were joyfully reunited, and Zeus prepared to annul the union. There was, however, an immutable cosmic law. Anyone who consumed the food of the dead was bound to that realm forever. Before her rescue, Persephone had eaten just 6 pomegranate seeds. To avoid the total destruction of the earth by Demeter's wrath while honoring ancient laws, Zeus brokered a monumental compromise. It was decreed that Persephone would spend 6 months of the year with her mother on Olympus, and the remaining 6 months with Hades as queen of the underworld. Thus, the eternal cycle of the seasons was born, When Persephone returns to Demeter, the earth blooms in spring and summer. When she descends back to Hades, the world grows cold, marking autumn and winter. Beyond the myth of the seasons, Persephone grew into a powerful and compassionate queen. In the underworld, she acted as the gentle warmth to her husband's stern isolation, granting mercy to heroes like Orpheus and Hercules. Whether walking among the living or ruling the dead, Persephone forever changed the tapestry of mythology. Thank you for journeying through this timeless legend.